My name is Monique Holloway. I am a student at Merritt College. I also work in the Africana Center at Merritt College. Right now, my plan is to become more into the social work field. I would like to have a group home and be able to apply what I'm learning out here to the needs of the kids back home and be able to show my cultural experiences with them.
Okay, thank you. So we're coming to the end of our trip. How has your experience been, considering this was your first trip to Ghana? I'm pretty sure you'll be back.
Yes, so
Yeah.
this is actually my first trip out of the United States. I went through a lot trying to get here. Of course, you have to have paperwork, you have to have certain shots, and we didn't know that it cost us so much money to be able to get that stuff, but I was able to overcome all of those obstacles. When I first came, I was skeptical of coming, excuse
Mhm.
me, because I had a lot of personal things going back on with home, and I didn't want to leave my family because we had lost a couple of people. So I didn't want to take the trip. When I got here, my emotions were just like all over the place. I didn't know whether I wanted to be here or not. One minute I wanted to be here, one minute I wanted to be back home with my family. But I have been experiencing a lot of different things, kind of the same things culturally, but in a different way. And I've been enjoying learning like certain skills that we have back at home, but just in a different form.
Nice. What was the most important lesson you took from this trip?
My most important lesson was that whenever you get discouraged, sometimes you just have to make the best of the situation. We wasn't expecting to be where we were, but we had to make the best of it. So I would say that that would be one of my most important things is that in any situations you're in, you don't have to make it a bad experience. You just have to make it the best experience you can, however you can do it.
Great. And what was the most challenging?
The most challenging was learning everybody's different behaviors and attitudes and coming as one. Of course, we have older people on the trip, we have younger people, we have some of them that need to be accommodated more than others, we have some of them who complain more than others for whatever reasons, and sometimes we have to put our prides aside and not judge others because we don't know what situations they're coming from when they come out here on this trip.
Nice. What did you learn about yourself that you would take home with you and apply to your everyday life?
I learned about myself that no matter what type of situation I'm in, no matter what negative energy is around me, I have to focus on myself. This trip, I kind of been focusing on trying to help other people, and sometimes you don't get the help back. So I had to step back, collect my thoughts, and start focusing on myself. I had started having to have self focus, which is helping me out because now that I'm focused on myself, I'm able to find the things that I like to do in life as far as being out here culturally. I've had experiences that I've never been able to do. Like back at home, we have a horse. My mom owns a horse, but I never have ever experienced riding a horse on the water. So that was
Nice.
a great experience for me. And now I'm ready to go take our horse and like ride on the water. Like it was just a different
Hmm.
thing. So we've been doing a lot of things, but just in a different form
Hmm.
of how we've been doing it. And I've been learning a lot of new skills that I plan on applying to the things that I plan on doing as far as my group home and business wise and being able to teach kids skills, different things that we don't do at home.
Right. And what advice would you give another student who is thinking about traveling abroad?
I would say that you have to not focus on everybody else and their attitude, focus on yourself. I would encourage you to take this trip. If you don't do anything else in life, take this trip, whether it's here or anywhere else, because sometimes we have to get out of our normal, our the things that we are that's normal to us in order for us to find who we really are. Um, Out of this trip, I am learning to be more appreciative of the situation that I have back home because I'm noticing that the situation that we are in right now is a much worse predicament than I am at home, and it's making me be more grateful. It's making me be more grateful for my family, the friends I have back at home. I miss them, but I know when I leave here, the people that I built relationships with, I'm going to miss them too. So I just say that take the trip. If it's not here in Africa, wherever it is, whether it's China, whether it's somewhere across the states, if wherever it is that you want to go ahead and do it. Don't let nobody hold you back. Don't let money be the issue. You can always raise money. Do it.
Great. Well, I want to thank you for taking the time out to do this interview with me. It's been a pleasure meeting you. And of course, when we get back, we'll hang out some more
Yes, we will.
and introduce our children. And you will be seeing this on Facebook,
Cool.
YouTube,
Thank you.
and we out.
All right.